Today we're going to talk about printmaking. You have already discussed how you think this three-layered printmaking was done, but today I'm going to clarify a different way to do it if you need help. The supplies you need are a roller, a ballpoint pen, scissors, some foam, paint, a design that you really like, and of course a white piece of paper on which to do your printmaking. You can also add tape to your supplies list. First, you take your print, you lay it on top of the foam, and you tape it down. The next step is to trace your design using the ballpoint pen. You want to press hard, but you kind of have to hold it in a unique way so that when your paper tears, you're still making a print where you want it to be. I found that after I traced it, I needed to remove the paper and go over my lines. You can see here what I mean by going over your lines once you've removed the paper. You want to go through and make sure that the divots and the grooves are all even throughout your whole design. Now here is where our talk of complementary colors will come into play. The complementary colors I chose were yellow and purple. I'm going to use the light color first so that the dark color will go on top and you'll still be able to see the light color. Go ahead and use your roller to get the paint transferred on to the print. Go ahead and make sure that the divot side is up and apply the paint to the entire foam paper. You don't want to do it too thick for fear of the paint going inside the divots, so add a little bit at a time. You'll get a feel for the right amount of paint as you go. Here is the foam once it's completely covered with the yellow paint. After you've laid the paper face down onto a white piece of paper and lift it off gently, this is what you see, your first layer of print. After you've made your print, you go ahead and cut out the silhouette of your image that you engraved on the foam, so that all that you're left with is the silhouette itself. Go ahead and choose the other complementary color, lay it out. What I've done here is you can see there are new definition and lines on the silhouette. I went back and added more detail from the original picture onto my print. So I engraved the branches and the roots onto this. Now I'm using the purple paint, the complementary color of yellow, to paint it on to the silhouette. Next, what I do is I lay it down exactly on top of my original print. I go ahead and press it down gently to make sure everything will stick. Gently peel it off. And here you have 2 of your 3 layers. Looking good. The last thing I did was I chose a special part of my silhouette that I wanted to highlight. What I am doing here is using just the roots to stand out with a darker shade of one of the complementary colors. I added a little bit of blue to the purple to make it stand out just a little bit. Carefully lay it down, realizing that I've cut off some portions, so I need to place it just so that it lands in the right place. Gently press it down one last time. And after you've peeled it off, this is the beautiful result. I hope you enjoy making yours.